this week's recap of Dancing with the Stars.
Wow, this is episode 6, and it's Switch Up Week!
I happen to really love Switch Up Week.
I do too, because I think it really helps the celebrities grow.
Yeah, to have a different teacher for a week.
Yeah, different perspective.
New perspective, for sure. And I have to admit, when they first introduced the twist a couple seasons ago, I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. But now, love it. Great idea.
Alright, so they started off the show with this sexy door type opening.
Yeah, like, who's coming through the door? Who's my new partner?
Sexy Monsters University. What room am I going into?
Lower the door! Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really liked that opening number.
It was funny when they were like, oh, celebrities, get off. We have to do the pro part. Get out.
Pros only.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end, they introduced the judges.
With
plus
Max.
One guest.
Max is back. Alright.
Awesome.
Alright, so let's talk about the dances. They were longer this week, and no one's going home.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, so Tamar is now with Louie.
What a fun pairing!
Louie is truly a master. I never really realized until this season how truly amazing Louie is. Yes.
Where have you been?
I mean, I always thought he was okay, like par for the course. But he is really head and shoulders above.
He's a technical master.
He is.
He taught a lot of the pros on the show.
He did.
Okay, and just before we get into the dance, we saw that little clip of Louis from his audition tape. Oh my god.
Great.
When he slid into that split, that was hilarious.
That was insane.
And amazing.
Beautiful. Alright, so they had a samba. And I was really excited for this when I heard that she was with Louie, because Louie, I know, will push you.
And he did. He gave her really difficult choreography.
Maybe a little too difficult.
I'm thinking, yeah.
She always looks scared, but she looked scared this week.
Yeah. She was unsure of her steps, so she looked really off balance, and
her toes weren't pointed.
No.
She did look off balance. Yeah. But,
it was just too much dance for her, I think, this week.
The dance was still good. I mean, we're being, like, nitpicky here.
Well, yeah.
But I was disappointed because I thought it could have been so much more.
Well, they only got a 29, and I'm like, what?
That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
I think she could have done a lot better, but a 29? Really? Really?
That should have at least been 8s across the board.
Let's just move on.
Alright, Hayes and Allison. What a pairing, right?
Yeah.
She's so edgy, and he's such a diaper baby.
He's a baby. She has a baby inside of her growing.
Exactly. They had a Viennese waltz. This was 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Viennese waltz.
Yeah, for me, it was a little bit rough, and I mean that in the sense of, like, 2 stop and start, like,
he was just very, like, not graceful.
The arms, too, were, like, like,
Yeah.
there was nothing behind those arms.
And Max had a point. We want more Viennese waltz.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was a lot of content in there.
Right.
But it just wasn't, like, the right content.
I want more Viennese waltz in my Viennese waltz.
Yeah, well, they ended up getting a 30.
Which I was a little surprised at, because, Tamar, you got robbed, girl.
I thought this was a fun pairing, though. I like them dancing together.
Well, you know what I liked? The whole lie detector test this week.
That was a lot of fun.
They should have hooked up. Did they hook up the celebrities?
Yeah.
Oh, they did? I thought it was just the pros.
No, it was both.
Well, guess what? Derek thinks he's better than everyone else.
Do you think you're the best pro?
Uh-huh.
He said no, and it was like,
Well,
whoa.
Yeah. You know who was the most truthful? Allison.
I think Allison, for sure. She doesn't care. She's gonna say whatever she thinks.
Why not? Alright, so, up next, Paula and Mark. I was
boy.
I was almost as scared as Paula was to work with Mark.
Their rehearsal package was hilarious.
I loved it.
When she was like, I'm afraid of you, you're edgy.
Yeah, and then she's like, I like you just as much as my other partner.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You're gonna need another patience tattoo.
More patience.
Right, so this had a really fun theme. Mark was a milkman, and he was totally milking it in the beginning of that routine.
He was totally getting all the ladies, too. He was giving them milk, and other things.
All right,
And,
that's enough of that.
all right.
What do you think of Paula?
I thought she looked really good. Like, it was her personal best because Mark can make anybody look better.
I think this was not really like a jive, but
what can you do when your hips are fused together?
She's up there in age, so what do you, what do you want? But I thought she did a really good job with what she had.
Of what he had to work with.
Yeah, I thought they were good together.
I think he sold it, and she got a 26, and I thought that was fair.
And then she started flashing everybody.
Put those granite panties away. All right.
I'm wiring bloomers.
All
Next up, Alec and Emma. Now, earlier in the season, wasn't she all like, I want to be partnered with Alec and switch up?
Yeah.
Dreams coming true.
Billy on the street.
Yeah.
All right, so they had a Roomba. She totally broke his nose.
Did she really break it, though?
Yeah.
She elbowed his nose during the rehearsal in the morning.
They heard it crack.
Ugh. Anyway.
I think he is a really great non-dancer.
He's really good at picking up the choreography. Yeah. He needs to make it more dancey,
he needs to take it to the whole nother level.
He needs to put the emotion in there. He needs to just feel it.
Because he hit all the steps and everything on this, but it was just mechanical. It just seemed off.
I don't know. Everybody was like, oh my god, the chemistry, what? What, because he touched her butt?
Yeah, really?
No, you could tell these two are like all over each other, I feel like.
Are they dating?
I think there's a date in their future.
Are they doing it? Never mind. 29.
Okay.
Alright, so Bindi and Val have a cha-cha.
I was really excited for this pairing.
I'm excited for Bindi to be paired with anybody because I think she's just got that natural ability.
True.
And Val is such a freaking workhorse and a fantastic choreographer. I was hoping that this was going to be great, and I was right.
Yeah, they did a cha-cha, and it was fantastic.
It was beautiful.
She just seemed so comfortable out there.
Got freaking robbed by the judges.
Yeah.
Judges! Bad. They got a 37. I was like, what?
They did get 110 from Max.
Yeah.
And Val was like, yeah, that's my brother.
I'm giving you a 10 because I can.
Yeah, I was surprised that she didn't get more 10s, but whatever.
I thought it was fantastic.
Next up.
Carlos and Lindsay with a quick step.
All right, so this is kind of like, I don't know, not a huge change for Carlos, I feel like, because Lindsay and Whitney are like
practically twins.
They're like the same
person. They might share a brain. Oh, dance brain. All right, Lindsay didn't know what the Dalai Lama was.
Do you think Whitney knows?
No.
I hope they know now.
Hope they compared notes. It's not a kiddie pageant.
Is it like a pageant thing?
This was Carlos's personal best.
Yeah, even though Whitney and Lindsay are very similar, I think this was a great switch up for Carlos. Lindsay really, I feel like, works on technique with her partners.
Yeah.
And she did a great job with Carlos this week.
I think he was more relaxed, too.
I think so, too. He seemed very comfortable with this stance. It was a personal best for him.
He got the score that Bindi should have gotten. He got a 39. Oh, wow. All right, so didn't I predict this? I called this last week that this was going to be a breakout week for him because they totally beat him down senseless last week.
Well, it was also a breakout week for his wifey.
What?
Alexa was dancing with Derek, and they did a tango.
He made her look amazing. He really did.
You gotta give her the credit, too, though.
Yeah.
She did a phenomenal job this week. Yeah. I'm gonna admit, I'm not a huge fan of hers for whatever reason.
Right.
It's just something, I don't know.
Something just doesn't sit well with me.
But this week, she freaking tore it up. She looked amazing out there.
Carrie Ann was like, this wasn't a paso doble. And Julianne was like, yeah, it wasn't.
It was a tango, yeah.
Right.
But this was, I have nothing else to say.
40.
Well deserved.
Yes. All right. Andy and Sharna. He got the dirty go. She choreographs way too sexy. She's...
Really? Because, like, there's times where you're like, oh my god, Sharna's amazing. I love her.
No, she is, but she does lean to the too sexy side. Too sexy.
Well, this dance was definitely steamy.
It was an Argentine tango, my favorite dance. His posture was...
Yeah, his posture was a little bit off, but this was by far his best dance of the season.
Yeah.
For sure.
He looked like at one point that he was going to eat her face off.
I know. I was like whoa. Whoa. He really committed to it, and he improved a lot on his steps.
Well, he also spilled the secret of wanting to eat someone's face off. You just got to look like you're smelling some farts.
No.
Really? Because
I didn't need to know that part.
Don't see the connection there, but 36, so...
That's huge for him.
Big up yourself, Andy. All right, Nick and Whitney.
They closed out the show with a paso doble, and there was like something really weird going on between the two of them.
It was a really weird dynamic.
I feel like they didn't really get along the best.
He felt like Whitney didn't have his best interest
Like,
in
was
mind
she just phoning it in this week, or
because
what?
she didn't want him to have a great score or something?
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but there was like something
Paranoid.
kind of off between these two.
So it was almost like he was teaching her.
He was like running the practice like, I just messed that up, and she was just like, did you?
I didn't like that at all. Paranoid. He did not have the Spanish lines.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
The hips were not forward.
Means he didn't present his pee-pee for everyone.
It was definitely missing
good
that.
On my back.
I just almost dropped the notebook.
Oh, that would have been bad. He tried a little too hard.
He was very like in this dance. Like he fully committed to this. That's for sure.
He didn't commit to sticking out that wiener, so that's why he only got a 35.
Still though, you know, it's
not bad.
It's a pretty good score. There were some high scores this week.
So,
much higher than the rest of the season so far.
Like we said, nobody went home. Next week, Olivia Newton-John is going to be the guest judge.
How fun, because Julianne is going to be playing Sandy in Grease Live.
And what is Carlos going to be playing?
He's playing Kaneki, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
So that's fun for them.
All right, and they're going to be taking on iconic dances.
Yeah, I love that.
I wonder if they will be doing the dance from Grease.
I think there's a really good chance.
All right, I'm thinking Pulp Fiction, Grease,
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
I thought I heard Tom say like Britney Spears.
Okay.
So speaking of Tom.
Yes, Tom's dad passed away.
That's so sad.
That's very sad. But you know what? At least he was able to be there with him.
That's very true.
So rest in peace, Tom's dad. And let us know what you thought in the comments.
Who were your favorites tonight?
Yeah, who was your favorite?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to say Alexa and Derek.
I really feel like they killed it.
Yeah, they really did. So let us know. And until next time,
much love.
Edit.